Hello and welcome back to another episode of King Arthur Knight's Tale. My name is Aiken and today we're continuing the blind playthrough on the very hardest difficulty of the game. Time to do a couple of side quests. Crypt of the White Knight after we've seen the Red Knight.
Belisar and the Blackthorn
the White
Council
one.
have finally found a clue as to the whereabouts of the White Knight's resting place. This is a crucial matter. The Seraphim have become formidable foes. If Galahad can bring back the White Knight, their might may be a challenge even for the Round Table.
Good. It's party number 3. And after a bit of kind of reshuffling our ice-based party number 2, definitely the final verdict or the final version of party number 3. Pelias, accompanied by Lancelot, our vanguard, Tigir, and then Geraint. That will be a good, very good party. Now, for once, let's not fight against overpowered enemies. That would be good, because party 3 had kind of a run-in of what feels like the hardest missions, but if this mission is now again going to be ultra hard, then I know for sure my party composition sucks. Or I've skilled the heroes wrong, or it's just a lack of crowd control that is too permanent. Oh, okay, well. We got the normal Seraphim Oathkeepers. So just as a reminder, okay, these guys were absolute snacks for our ice-based party, which means nothing, and I mean nothing, should really be a problem here. Summons a lost squire every 2 turns. Okay, can we destroy those?
At your service, my lord.
True. Yep, yeah, okay, we can destroy them.
Your command?
Fair enough. Good. They have low mental debuff, which means we can literally just go here, taunt them, and make ourselves near invulnerable.
The Lord is my witness.
For king and country.
Let's make sure we have enough action
At your
points.
service, my lord.
Moving over here. Moving to there. I think... Nope, we cannot weaken it. That's a bit unfortunate. We're just going to stay hidden.
At your service, my lord.
Lancelot stays slightly solo behind the front line.
Your orders?
We're using our first extra movement just to get the frost barrier going. And then that's 1. Move to make that cheaper. Doesn't really hit hard enough. 2 wouldn't kill, so I rather prefer 2 attacks of opportunity over trying to get it down. And the summoning hadn't started last round, so we're good. There are the 2 overwatch shots. So far we have really not taken a lot of damage. And look at that, our tank can actually withstand the attack and isn't immediately forced to leave. Also, without Seelies everywhere, we can go in and we can kill them.
For king and country.
Because we're not instantly spotted out by someone who has detection. So maybe, just maybe, it actually was a stroke of bad luck
I fight
beforehand,
for honor.
and we're now better off. Look at the armor breaking. Man, that is good.
For king and country.
We're taking another shot. And then we're just doing 2 Overwatch attacks. Could have potentially killed that cross up there. Let me just see. Can we still reach it? No, we cannot reach it. Yeah, but okay. 40 hit point archer. That's really not a big deal.
Sinners shall bleed.
Gets him down. Get that down.
At your service, my lord.
For king and country.
Your command?
Good. We're just taking attacks into the back. And there we go.
We are victorious.
Quite easy. Like that didn't... The
A prize for the blood and
difficulty
sweat.
is not even nearly comparable. This here compared with the Red Knight. This is like the hardcore version. That's the you need to be 18, Peggy 18 version to even enter and watch the movie versus Teletubbies.
For king
That's
and
how
country.
different it is.
Your command.
No mercy for the wicked.
Good. We want to get the shade down. Insta-kill.
For king and country.
Then, how about moving to here? First of all, getting our defenses straightened. Secondly, getting that Guardian Knight down. One hit. Doesn't really work so well.
At your service,
Unless-
my lord.
We're giving more AP. In
I
that
fight for
case,
honor.
it solves the problem. Still not okay.
Your command.
At your service, my lord.
Well, good news is all of them can still be taunted. So all we need to do is to move here. Do that and just Overwatch. In the meantime, what is Lancelot doing? Should get an Overwatch out
No
of this,
mercy
so we're
for
good.
the wicked.
I would like to get to that shade. But unfortunately, I think it's not possible. So we're just chilling. think I'm even overanalyzing the level of enemies here.
For Camelot.
To me, it feels like the undeads were a huge threat beginning of the campaign. And now,
Your
in the later
orders?
stages, I would say they fell off a little bit. Or, let me put it in different terms. I think they never
For
got
king
any
and
better.
country.
And to a degree, that's also like falling off. Good backstep.
I fight for honor.
Skirmisher is back. I don't think that this here is... No, that is actually backstabbing.
I fight
Cool.
for honor. Your command?
Problem solved.
Your
So it's
orders?
just Lancelot, and he doesn't have the AP. Look, we haven't taken a single point of damage. I think that already tells you the comparison. Just how much that is versus 60 hits. 3 to 4 60 hits forehand. This guy hits for max 19. That's just as much
No mercy
armor
for
as
the
I do
wicked.
have, mind you.
Your orders? The Lord is my witness.
I fight for honor.
At your service.
Yeah, comes at no surprise whatsoever that
Avalon.
we are slightly stomping
For
the
Camelot.
enemies.
Your command?
Your command.
For king and country. Charge!
I serve the Lord.
Yeah, no damage taken.
We are
Just
victorious.
straight up killed all of them. Okay, sure.
What an interesting find. Look,
There is no place for you here, champions of Camelot. King Mordred chose the false gods of the past. Only the White Knight can save us from damnation.
I find it interesting that you are so sure about that. And if that's the case, then why hasn't he come forward and tried to speak with us friendly? Who should get XP? Good question. Who was the lowest level? Let me watch my own recording. Well, for starters, I like the opening of my own video, but that is besides the point, and everybody had the same XP, so... Good question. Listen. Durant had been a good boy. But I think he just recently leveled. Let's do Lancelot.
You were a fool to follow us here, servant of the Lake Witch. Especially after you desecrated our hidden sanctuary. Wrath may be one of the deadly sins, but I will atone for my weakness later.
Okay. Sure, that's how it works. You're doing it on purpose and then later saying, I'm sorry. Pretty sure that that's not how it works. Alright. Bring them on. You know, we're just standing here.
For king and country.
Your orders?
Galahad goes in by himself. Lancelot, sorry. Good, we got a couple of dudes in the background. Very good. Shock all of them and 2 attacks of opportunity.
Blessings.
Seems about legit. We could stay back, but I think we're better off going in a bit stronger here. Finally, I can move a bit freer than I normally would, because we're not immediately always being attacked.
For
If
Camelot.
I recall correctly, some of them, at least, the priests did have spells that go through armor, so we gotta be a bit careful and not take it for granted.
Hang in there.
And as per the usual, Lancelot is just making friends. Good, he's outnumbered. That's pretty much exactly what we wanted to see. Regain some of
Sinners
that.
shall bleed.
And
command.
let's go. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow all of these guys down.
Blessings.
We are still weakened, which I don't like. I'm considering whether or not it's just better to let Tigir go for the back line, or if we just overpower the front line.
Your orders?
1, 2.
Sinners shall
killable.
bleed.
Very good.
For king and country.
Radiance into slow this guy down, chill him, and teach this guy a lesson.
Your command?
We're going to take
You
2
will
attacks of
make it.
opportunity.
Don't you worry.
Easy. We will regain the little bit of damage that we've taken. Just want to give Lancelot some more armor. And then
Charge.
time to backstab. Done. A little bit extra armor prevented all of those nasty potential hits from coming in. And you can see our reactive hits here took away all of, or regained us all of the 10 hit points. That's the cool part about Percival.
Keep fighting.
He actually stands his ground very, very well. The whole Lancelot fights against multiples. Situation works well. Didn't need to bring a single potion so far. There's a kill. Into... waiting. Next turn we can go in. I'll just save 2 AP. Let's send over here. Rather here. That's a shock into 2 Overwatches. Fair enough. So, we can yet again blind these guys. I'll wait with Inspire.
For honor.
1. He has a bit too little attacks. I mean, he's tanking 2 of them, which he typically shouldn't do, and he's already removed all of the armor, and he had inspired, so he's actually doing more than he should have been. Now, with attack of opportunity, this shall be very interesting. 1, and we're looking into this direction. Opens it up for potentially 1, maybe 2. He can't shoot directly through, maybe 3 attacks, but I'm in full cover. So I'm okay with that, because none of the others will be able to attack us in the back.
You will make it. Don't you worry.
Hey dude, that's not a...
Took a hit.
Steel your soul and fight.
That's not a backstab.
For king and country.
Good, this time we're doing a bit more of this. Into... backstab, get them. Into... leave him alone with a problem.
Your command.
So we're doing that. Into that.
I fight for honor.
He left his back completely uncovered, so that invitation is too good to pass on. Less attacks, maybe. Not sure.
At
We're
your
waiting.
service, my lord.
Good, that's barely not down. Well, it might be. I think I had the execution option. Yep. That into chill, and we're good.
Your orders?
I think hitting these guys, even with Overwatch shots, are just mild flesh wounds. Resetting cooldowns.
I fight
A
for
little bit
honor.
of extra movement and
orders?
we're good. Now,
For the round table.
what do we do here?
For
I think
Avalon.
I want as many temp hit points back as possible, and then we're just increasing our armor to a point where that backstab literally does nothing.
For Camelot.
For king and country.
Good hit. Fantastic kill.
Sinners shall bleed.
Tigir takes the time out of his diary to teach this fool a lesson.
At
And
your
we're waiting
service,
over
my
here.
lord.
Okay, cool.
Your command?
Bit more shock into just really attack of opportunity. Very good. Lancelot does have the ability to stand in full cover. That's good.
For king and country.
We're leaving both of them alive. That way we get hit more often. Initially seems like a bad idea, but if you think about it, it's actually positive because that triggers heal. And Overwatch also regains
Camelot.
more hit points than a normal attack. Normal attack is 5, Overwatch is
For
I
the
think
round table.
7. 11, sorry. We're going to see counterattack. We're not seeing it because he's full.
Nothing serious.
Just a light injury.
You will make it. Don't you worry.
Good, that was the whole point.
Your orders?
Healing up Lancelot.
Your command?
And we got like this into this, into this.
At your service, my lord.
Your orders?
Into this. Very good.
We stood our ground proudly.
Could have stayed more
Who's
defensive,
going to need
then
this?
it would have been a way less complex fight.
Equal shares to all.
Question now is, do we want to regain armor for Lancelot? Answer, once we find the second
Letting
campfire.
these blind,
I always like to
obsessed
have one in the
fools into my
backhand.
hallowed land was a mistake never to be repeated. And yet, the power of their faith never ceases to amaze me. It acts almost
A pleasant surprise, my friends. Help me, and the Blackthorn Council will thank you later.
Ooh, okay. Blackthorn Council. The guy has 240 hit points. I like it. Well, if that's what you want, my dude, then help is what you shall get. Come here, Papa is waiting.
For king and country.
Moves to here.
For the round table.
Slows these guys down. Overwatch. Breaks some armor. Breaks a head. And
No mercy for the wicked.
looks pretty much like your average day with Lancelot. Might squeeze an attack of opportunity, a surprise attack
For
out.
Camelot.
No. Doesn't happen, but that's okay. We're getting a couple of Overwatch attacks, which is cool. Good. He hits for 50.
I fight for honor.
Damn, I like that. Alright, friends gain a couple of benefits when they're with us,
I serve the Lord.
including the nice inspiration treatment.
I fight for honor.
I fight for honor. Charge!
1 into 2 into blow both of them into Overwatch.
Your orders? At your service, my lord.
Good. Frontline moves here.
Your command.
We haven't really used any traps yet. That's about to change.
I owe you my life, my friends.
We consider the Blackthorn Council an ally. You owe us
I
nothing.
arrived through a secret tunnel with my brothers. We are trying to stop Galahad. His plan to bring back the White Knight represents a terrible danger for Avalon.
If you want to stop Galahad, then we share the same goal.
Fate is a gracious mistress today. Let me join your cause and save our honor.
Alright, we need all of the helping hands. This guy hits hard. Poison Blade. And does have 200 vitality. Man, how can I say no to such a newcomer? And I can also control him,
I see a chest.
which means he's not just randomly going to rush in, but
Look
with
here,
his,
brothers.
with his armor and his
I
hit
sense a
points, he should
slender,
actually be quite
malevolent
good.
presence here. We should tread carefully here.
Terry the Huge? Are you being serious? Listen, might as well give everybody armor just in case Terry decides to just turn around and give someone a huge slap. Almost think we can kill him in one turn.
No mercy for the wicked.
Your orders?
He does have ground slam and a couple of other nasty things. Yeah, no, he needs to go. Poison doesn't really do a lot for him. Because Terry is immune to poison. Yeah, We're not one rounding him.
Nothing serious.
No worries. We have your back.
Of course. If anyone is the guy who gets completely shunted, then it's Galahad.
For king and country.
We are victorious.
By the most random of encounters. Had I been moving further away, by the way,
What
with
an
him, I would
interesting
have
find.
taken a attack of opportunity in the back, which likely would have done just as much damage.
Rise and shine, noble knights.
It's all good. That's why we save a campfire for occasions like that. Don't need to take a potion. Get ahead and be healed, and a couple of strikes and he'll be fine. But yeah, enemies that are immune to his shenanigans, that's a bit of a problem.
How dare you enter this sacred chamber? Consider yourselves lucky that I made an oath not to spill blood ever again. Not even yours. Fortunately, my brothers aren't bound by such restraints.
Then your oath is worthless, because you could always tell someone else to just do your dirty work. I'm stating the obvious, I do understand that, but still.
Your command.
We could let them come. And maybe we actually will. We can't I thought we could hide with him. Ooh, he's not someone who hides. Okay, fair enough.
For king and country. For Camelot.
Good. Whoever comes down here.
No mercy for the wicked.
That's 1 and 2, and we're jumping back into hiding.
Your command?
And turn, let's go. If we fight them around the corner, the archers also need to come. That's quite helpful.
For king
Good.
and country.
For us, pretty easy. We're just going to go further back. Moves to here. Attacks of opportunity.
Your command?
I really should have a knockback. Now that I'm seeing this. Chill, all of you. Moves over to here.
Sinners shall bleed.
1.
At your service, my lord.
All taunted.
Your orders?
Your orders?
For king and country.
Listen, I mean, he already had his attack of opportunity. Might as well give him a bit of a lesson.
Your orders?
Moves to here.
Your command.
Hides, and we're just moving back. Good. With the traps, we should be in a really solid spot. Cleansing fire, of course, sucks. We had that problem a few times. There's a second one of these guys. And since it can go through the walls,
I took a hit.
You will make it. Don't you worry.
yeah, it's a bit of an issue.
Your orders?
No mercy for the wicked.
All right. Moves to here. Double damage into kill. I rather stay hidden. One, two.
At your
Okay,
service.
so let's reduce cooldowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AoE hits this guy very well.
For Camelot.
Yeah, that's his range shield. Doesn't really do much. Unless we have AoE skills. Just don't want to have the second cleansing fire on me. That's all. Just spread out the damage
For
a little
king
bit
and country.
and we're good.
Charge.
Yeah, those are good hits.
Keep fighting.
Took that hit deliberately. Mainly to be able to heal Lancelot.
I fight for honor.
Lancelot charges in. And
I fight for honor.
kills the guy.
I fight for honor.
Your orders?
At your service, my lord.
1, 2, 3. That solves the problem. Regain
For
armor.
king and country.
The Lord is my witness.
And staying back really
You coward!
worked out very well.
Your orders?
Enjoy your shallow victory. Sir Galahad and the White Knight have already left this holy chamber.
It's not too late to end the bloodshed.
Death is the least of my worries. There are much worse fates in this cursed land.
Don't test my patience. What is the White Knight's place in all of this?
White Knight's faith is radiant, untainted by doubt or sin. That, combined with the power of the Grail, will end the reign of the false gods and create a true paradise.
The Grail has been destroyed along with the Fisher
The
King.
Grail is the embodiment of a primordial force. You can't extinguish its light. It will be reforged with our true faith in the place where it was once born.
The castle of Corbenek?
Corbenek is only one name of many it has borne. This place was always shaped by its ruler's will and dreams. The Fomorians, the folk of Danu, the Sidhe, and now...
So your fate is the only
mankind.
question left open.
I have already said that I am ready to be judged by my lord. How about you?
I may not share your beliefs, but I will not kill an unarmed man.
Interesting find.
Oh, we got a ranged weapon. Cool. So, how did the whole party perform? I would say it was a walk in the park, with the exception of that one undead, which Lancelot got himself into trouble. I mean, we drank 0 potions, lost no noticeable armor, got them down. I think, though, that these enemies are amongst the easiest currently. So it was a very favorable run. But it was nice to test a different party against the same, let's say, baseline of difficulty. And that ended up to be good. I think the party works. I think it has problems with crowd controlling and very narrow spaces. If it can kite, it works fantastically well. The moment that we have stealth detection and the moment that we do require hard CC, not that good. Morgana unfortunately suffered an injury. That is very unfortunate. Unlocks the restocking law at the round table. Okay, we could do that, but I like the more mission. The faster restock isn't bad. Percival, by the way, is also nice. I mean, he's a deep Christian, so potentially not that great for us. Pelias, on the other hand, is just rightful, but that's good. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a new side mission, Reckoning with Galahad. I assume that that will be finishing that narrative string. Then we have the Blackened Heart, which is the Red Knight. Balor's
I have received a
champion.
truly extraordinary message. A request from the Lady of the Lake herself.
Okay. Alright, well, look, let's first attend to the important matters, which is leveling up and so on. Merlin got level 20, which means a couple of people can become level 19. But what are we going to do with him? That's the main question. Still wanted fog. We got all of the fire stuff. I still like Inferno into multiple targets. Fog isn't bad. It's an extra spell. And I am not using Firebolt that often. I think I could get more AP out of it with multiple targets and more burning. I want to try that, and then from now on it's clear we're taking Fog. Long Reach is also not bad, but that's for a later stage. So Galahad, Hardened Armor would be nice. More AP is good, more weapon damage is good. Once per turn, when killing a unit, the hero automatically attacks an adjacent with a free skill strike. Do we have that here as well? Oh yeah. I think we should take that. Sometimes we're adjacent to something and we're killing something else with an AoE, and maybe that triggers as well. That's just a free attack. So yeah, I think that would generally be good. This here is 2 unbreakable armor. This here is just giving him more armor. More weapon damage. Didn't we have anything that... Also, the Juggernaut thing is nice together with charge, but he oftentimes find himself then just standing, pretty much standing still. This here would be 6 armor. I think 6 armor is a pretty good argument. More damage as well. The free strike, definitely. Are we going to be outnumbered with way more than 2? Because this is 1 AP for each adjacent enemy above 2. So oftentimes we find ourselves with 2, right? 1 to 2. He's kind of dueling slash going with 2. But, I mean, maybe the right way of playing him is just go into more, and then you have more AP. And just hope that Radiance will carry it. But then we also need more armor. And hardened armor. Problem with Galahad is he can go into really various things with his build, and it seems like he's a jack of all trades, not necessarily master of all. It's rather a master of none. Good. The melee expertise keeps us alive. Damage focus will allow us to wait behind and then just really kill a single target. But now that we are in melee expertise, why not just stay here and get more weapon damage and that free strike. Free strike is really good. Good. That concludes this. Next level, we're either getting 6 armor, which would be good. I think that's advisable, because he just still takes a lot of damage. And then maybe damage focus. Ice Aura is also not bad. Like, this is 3 unbreakable armor, which for him would be even better than just getting 6 armor and then needing to go into hardened armor. So, yeah. What did we get here? we have a new ranged rune, elemental wind rune. +1 range skills, lots of bleeding damage and more bleeding duration. For someone who's not using bleeding at all, I think ours is better. Then that was it. That was the whole thing that we've gotten. Didn't I upgrade? Am I tripping? I did upgrade, didn't I? Oh no, we did not take them. Alright, cool. Well. 5 damage for melee basic attack, regain 6 hit points for each kill. And that is a good sword. Let's shortly see. We have extra burning damage, so that's potentially not the right one. More damage for her. Regain hit point on kill. Despite not having as much armor breaking, I think that this here is an excellent weapon for her. It's an excellent weapon for her. Good. This is a strong armor breaking weapon. Better for a tank, and one that is just breaking a lot of armor. Movement skills can be used for movement AP, 9 damage after using a movement skill. Yeah, it's good, but the damage is a bit too low. Alright, we have a second sword. Kalie's Touch. 18 damage, 12 damage against frozen target, gain 2 AP for the first turn of an encounter, 5 damage against chilled targets. Same damage. We do have also +10 damage on X-Men's Furia. This is 17 damage on frozen units and front-loaded AP. I mean, say what you want, but this is some really, really nasty attack power. I think we're taking it, but it also opens the question of why not take this weapon then? Because for a frost team, I think that chill weapon is better. Which then means our nice blue weapon here, the one that we just tried to give to someone, is not finding the right recipient. Nope. We need more one-handed weapons. Upgrade that. And more armor would be nice as well. So might as well need to upgrade that soon. Let's get a piece of jewelry. I think that's what everybody can agree to, and see if we get lucky. Good, freshly restocked. Nah, it's not freshly restocked. We already saw that, didn't we? Yeah. 50% suffered by Alice within 3 tiles suffered by the hero instead. Oh, that's a nice tank item. It is actually new. This is new. 50% damage suffered by allies within 3 tiles, suffered by the hero instead. Would be something that a tank could take, such as Peleus. That would kind of solve the Lancelot situation to a degree, because then he can regain the hit points. Question is, what would he give up? He gives up the heal skill, which arguably is one of the strong suits that he is having. I really like that Fisherman Ring. The 1 AP reduction sucks, but the after fourth hit, 15 hit points, still super strong. It gives so much sustain. And I think in that particular party, Tegir might also get soothing words now that we are set as a party, because he can then help with just regaining stuff. Okay. Don't need to pass anything. Merchants could restock faster, it's all fine. I think we're okay with the loot. Actually, we could. There's always better, more, and so on, but I think we are actually doing very well with our loot and so on. Next mission will be one where the main team is going. So I want one that...
The trail of the Red Knight led
we're
us
going
to
to
his
take
keep.
the Red Knight, because...
I have received...
He was tough, and I want to see if it was just the party composition.
I was furious to learn...
Cursed Vessels, this is easy, so we can choose whatever. And then we do have a Fomorian here. And
The trail of the Red Knight.
the Brigands, they are tough. I mean, the Blackened Heart, I think, is no joke. So we're going to go in with the main team on that one. Also need to level them up. Which then begs the question, who's the lowest party? And I think at the moment that's actually party number 2. So let's get them back to speed. Thanks for being level 20 already. It now means that Fahrenheit can become level 19. And that's really a fast track. An expensive one, but a fast track nonetheless. Still got plenty of money left over if needed. Yeah, I need a few more levels on Morgana as well. So that's unfortunate. No other action outside, so no chance of getting a bit more experience. One way of, by the way, solving, say, the trainings problem, I really like the way that they have handled it, because like you can have a complete second party, and I know it is a luxury problem because officially you're supposed to also recover your wounds and so on, and given that we are not doing that so often, it might misconstrue the picture of what else should be happening. But I think it would be nice if there is some generic, you don't need to play it, type of mission where, depending where you're putting like your C team there, and you're deciding that they should do something. They can either try to gather XP or resources, like anything but letting them basically sit idle. Now, the XP shouldn't be as much as you get in the trainings facility. The resources should not be that significant, but something where, depending on what they are doing, you are still getting a bonus, and where you basically can level a little bit. I'm not unhappy about the leveling. I think it worked very well, but I also don't want to play the same 4 heroes again, so that I can then have the highest level hero and let everybody else just use those knights tournaments in order to keep up with him. That just doesn't
I have received a truly extraordinary message. The
Good.
trail
I think
of
we're
the Red
going
Knight
to do this here the
led
next
us
time.
to his keep.
Level 19, just absolutely perfect for what we're trying to do, and that will get these guys to level 20. Thanks a lot for watching, see you all in the next episode, and bye bye.